Good evening. You again?
I'm eating lunch.
Oh, you're eating lunch. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Speaks.
Get off my set, you creamsicle stick! Good evening, and welcome to the show. Last week, I had the pleasure of interviewing Kyle Kushner on his wild theory on the legacy of Harriet Tubman. For those of you who have not seen this interview, we have it hyperlinked above on the YouTubes. If you are still with us now, tonight we have a special for you. Kyle Kushner's instructor, Kevin Cochrane, joins us in the studio tonight to discuss his perspective on what went down in that infamous day in the classroom. But before we begin, we have obtained exclusive footage of Kevin Cochrane that day and some of the horrors he has to deal with in this classroom. We will now show this footage.
Chad!
Oh,
What are you doing?
I was just really excited for the game.
What the hell kind of game is that? Go sit down before I kick you out of my classroom.
Yes, sir.
Move it! Steven, where did you even get that turtle from? Jesus. Oh! You were just over there a second ago. All right, go sit down. Stop staring at me. Just get that turtle, put it somewhere that's not out in the open. Just go sit down. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Go sit.
Sometimes I draw horses.
What the hell? When did you draw that?
It's a horse.
What? When did this get up here?
Earlier.
All right, please, you're scaring me. Sit down. All right. You are quite possibly the dumbest group of people I have ever worked with in my entire life.
And that's who Harriet Tubman is.
Yeah!
All right.
Let's go get some sauce.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Yep. I quit. Yep.
Kevin, welcome to the show. How was your flight? It was good. It was a little bit of turbulence, but I got here all safe, all put together, so...
Very good. It was great.
Well, let's get right to it. Take me to that very day in the classroom. What was going on in your mind when your student, Kyle Kushner, developed such an insane theory on Harriet Tubman? Oh, I was honestly already mentally checked out. Kyle is an interesting student. His theory is just ridiculous, and honestly, I hate my job.
Oh.
Now, was Kyle's rant a snapshot of the general level of chaos you experience on a day-to-day basis in this classroom? You bet your ass. Dude, I go through this every day. Every single day with this class. It just doesn't stop. Someone's drawing a horse. Someone brings in an animal. I don't know what's next. How do you cope with such a high-stress environment of adolescents that you teach when they just don't get the lesson? I see. You know, I've always preferred a glass of scotch myself, but recently I've been dabbling in the White Claw. It's very tasty. Nice and crisp. Now, what are your long-term goals? Where do you see Kevin in 10, 20, 30 years? Oh, well, of course I do love teaching. Don't love my situation right now, but I'm even thinking that maybe one day, like, I've always kind of had a passion for interviewing. Maybe I could be sitting in your seat and doing what you're doing, you know? It could be Kevin Cochrane speaks. Well, Kevin, to be frank, to do what I do, you have to have the look, and you just don't.
Bottoms up.
Well, that's all the time we have.
Thank you, Kevin, for being here.
And thank you all for watching. This is William Speaks, signing off.